Greetings. For the sake of this assignment, we will be exploring Dropbox. Dropbox can be used in traditional, online, and hybrid courses to share, store, and collaborate on files that can be accessed from any electronic device at any time. Dropbox is similar to iCloud for Apple users, but more tailored towards students and professionals. As collaboration is an essential component in higher education, this tool makes that task achievable, especially for assignments that require collaborative efforts outside of the traditional classroom. For example, if we are in a traditional classroom, but we are needing to collaborate on an assignment on a research paper, maybe we will have time to work on it in class, but maybe it needs to be finished outside of the classroom. Dropbox allows for these files to be accessed and still worked on. This beneficial software tool also serves as a means of organization and structure by allowing files to be synchronized, shared, compartmentalized in folders, and even allows for different versions of a file to be saved and accessed. This is known as version history. Join me as we interactively navigate through this website. So, this is Dropbox website. Easy to navigate, aesthetically pleasing, and it has sections with drop downs. So, just do a quick glance at all of the features that are available. Content management, staying organized and on track as we talked about, storage organization and suggestions, instant sharing and keeping workflows, which is important, security. It allows for you to give people access and determine if they can edit a file, if they can only view a file. It allows you to give permissions. Dropbox empowers different industries. So as we stated, it can be used not only for students in education, but also throughout different industries and for professionals. So let's explore a little with Dash. So Dash is a new feature for Dropbox. And so let's view it. As you can see, it was a spring 25 release, and so it's a new addition to Dropbox. And so as you can see, Dropbox is innovative. It continues to improve and continues to evolve as we know that technology continues to advance. So Dash allows you to find and create content really quickly. It also utilizes artificial intelligence, which is becoming very common. Content control with one click. So that means it's very efficient, very effective. Helps you to organize. Fast and easy sharing. As students and professionals, we know that sometimes we are against deadlines. And so the speediness of this function will be extremely beneficial. So we also have, we locate the tabs, we have the different features. Universal search, chat, stacks, start page, connected apps, company directory, protect and control, admin console. We have solutions. That's where you can reach HR, marketing operations, resources, and it breaks it down for team members and for team admins, security, and also it gives you a rundown, a tutorial, a manual, if you will, on how Dropbox Dash works. You can even try a demo. So that appeals to different learning types. So if you don't prefer traditionally reading, you can try a demo, which appeals to visual learners. So if we go back to the main page, we also see here that we have products. So the different products that are accumulated and integrated in Dropbox. We have solutions. We have enterprise, and we also have pricing, which leads us to the next step. So is it free? So Dropbox has a free function, which is called Basic Dropbox. However, it also has options for purchasing, depending on the storage that you need. So if you can see here, Basic. The basic Dropbox plan is free, and it gives you 2 gigabytes to store and share your files. But then we have different packages or options, whether billed monthly or yearly, that will tailor to your needs. So if you need personal use, professionals, teams, or companies, the prices are here. And it also gives you the features and what all comes with what you purchase. It also allows you to compare plans, which allows you to do an analysis, do an assessment on what best would work for you. So then we get asked, is that software web-based, or does it require a download? So I'm glad that we can explore this because, as you see, again, the site is extremely easily navigable. So we can navigate through the web as we are doing now, but we also have the options of downloading their app, whether that be a desktop app or a mobile app. So those options are available also. So we've talked about Dropbox as a whole. We've discussed the pricing of Dropbox. And so now we're going to discuss how it can be tailored towards students and individualized learning, student needs. And Dropbox is a valuable tool for personalizing learning and individual student needs and supporting student individual needs. And so how Dropbox can do that is Files can be shared with specific students that are not shared with everyone else. And it just allows for students and teachers to basically be autonomous of what permissions everyone has, and it literally allows you to tailor learning to your needs. So it also allows file sharing and various sharing options. Again, it allows you to share a link. It allows you to make it to where the permissions are view only, or it can be it can also be not only viewed only, but you can give someone permission to edit. So it also allows assistive technology integration. They have a third-party accessibility testing to ensure platforms are like platform accessibility requirements are met. So there's also a section for accessibility. And as stated, you can download these different voluntary product accessibility templates, and that just makes sure that accessibility guidelines are met, and it gives you a PDF of these products. So that's that. And then we talk about creativity. So, Dropbox allows for creativity, and we love creativity. So you get more time to collaborate, great work, great clients, more time. It literally has a section tailored towards creatives. Video tracking, the diverse instructional material that can be stored and viewed here. You can send reminders of signatures. You can collaborate across time zones. You can integrate different apps. And it even gives you pointers on how Dropbox can help your team. So that's the component for creatives. So although Dropbox does not promote problem solving and things of that sort, unless there's a technological issue that you have to correct, or that you have to troubleshoot through. But what Dropbox does do is it promotes higher order thinking skills because it allows collaboration, and collaboration promotes and fosters critical thinking and problem solving, which oftentimes result in deeper understanding and more effective learning by having students share perspectives and add to each other's accumulation of knowledge, which is reflective of the learning theory connectivism. According to Cornell University's Center for Teaching Innovation 2024, research shows that educational experiences that are active, social, engaging, and student-owned lead to deeper learning, which also increases student retention, self-esteem, and responsibility. So, Dropbox can help with creativity by indirectly promoting the ability to orchestrate and design these creative workflows, as we see within this tab. But it definitely diversifies learning material, and it allows collaboration, which is a skill that also helps with higher order thinking skills. So let's explore really quickly. So you can either sign up if you don't have a profile and go through the steps of doing so. But for the sake of this, I am going to log in to my account. So here we have the workflow. So we can create folders, we can create different things, we can upload files, we can upload photos. And so for the sake of this, we're going to upload a file. And the file that we're going to upload is the assignment. So we're going to upload the assignment. And we can copy a link to share, which gives us the link here. Anyone with this link can edit, but we can manage that. And so we can say who has access to it, anyone with the link, or we can say only people invited. We can do the link only for viewing. We can put an expiration. We can require a password, and we can also disable downloads. That's also file settings. We can see who's viewing these files. So it also allows you to share. You can add people, copy the link, or transfer a copy. That's the link. And then we have manage permissions, download, add comment, open in, send for signature, self-sign, save as a PDF, an image, or a JPG. So these are the things that are accessible here on this workflow. So Dropbox is going to be used for this assignment. So the assignment is here as in follows. So once you log into your Dropbox, this link, you can access this link and share it and save it to your files. It will be shared with each and every student in the classroom. But as we know, technology is a prevalent tool utilized by many to improve many daily functions. The implementation of AI to improve communication in healthcare settings is just as necessary for effective change within the health industry. This program will assist in satisfying the current need for effective communication to improve patient outcomes by integrating technology into the process. And so for the sake of this assignment, the instructions are here. You will be placed in groups for the sake of this assignment. Groups can be located via our Canvas course webpage. You will be required to collaborate using this wonderful software tool, Dropbox. Each of you will be required to research 3 credible sources. Make sure that they are not copyright infringement, and you are to defend the importance of technological advances, especially artificial intelligence, being used in healthcare to improve quality of care and patient outcomes. Please make sure that your instructional material is diverse. So you will share the link as we discussed with each member of your group, and they will review it, discuss it after the material has been reviewed and discussed. You guys will collaboratively write a 2 to 3 page paper. You can make edits in real time. and store these things within Dropbox. Your final paper should be accessible by all group members because everyone should have worked on it together, and it will be shared with me, the professor, the link. Additionally, you will be required to upload a short video in Dropbox doing a peer review of each of your group members, assessing their performance and contributions. However, this link will only be viewable and accessible by me. So only share the link and give me the permissions to view it. So if you have any questions or concerns, please contact me, or you can reach out to Dropbox because they do have services where they can assist if you have an issue or a problem with their software. So thank you.